Okay, welcome to another recording of Stellaris Apocalypse. Start off, I'm just going to say I'm not asking for likes or subscribes, I'm looking for comments right now. I've just started the channel, I want to make it better, so just leave comments on how I can do that. Let's see. Yeah, they're just learning about sentience, so they're not going to be, oh yeah, everything's cool, you know. So let's have a look at this. We'll just quickly pause, have a look at the planet. Maybe I have to go into the system. H1. Oh, here it is. Okay, so they are starting to populate the planet. Once this shelter builds, my population will start going there as well. So there they will be two different species on the planet. But if you look at, was it this one? Yeah. You can see that another alien species has already joined my planets from, they were fleeing their oppressors, and they came here for a new life. So we've got 3 different life forms living within our, 4, there you go, birds. We've got 4 different life forms living within our space. Now let's have a look. I'm not sure if I can get their ethics. Oh, sorry, what were they called? Let's see if the Q are in this list. No. How will I? Oh, actually, I'll go to species. I know they're in there. Okay, so if I put anyone on this planet apart from them, they're not going to be happy about it. They're uplifted and they're like colder planets. So this is their home planet. If they go out and explore and colonize other ice planets, they'll be happy with that, but they're very possessive of the planet they call home. So I'm not sure if their happiness is going to drop as soon as I start putting my own people on that planet. Now with all of this, their society has evolved into different factions, as you can see. But what I can do is I can click on one of them, apply the template, and then I can click on all of these, and all of them, these 19 and these 2 will turn into this particular template. They'll be genetically engineered to be this sort. So they prefer hot planets. Oh, they've been uplifted by another culture. That wasn't me. Okay, that doesn't matter which planet I put them on. They should be happy because none of the planets are their home planet. So I'm guessing they were uplifted and then turned into slaves, possibly, and then they fled their home planet. So this might be another oppressed people that came to my civilization, because my civilization is open to everyone. Society output, growth speed is not important. So if my species is human, we don't own them, but they live under a human society, so they're happy with that. Which is why I'm kind of confused if they were like oppressed. Okay, so I don't care about that. They can have the savannah planets, but and that's probably why those planets were being inhabited when I wasn't trying. They actually took control of that planet within my sector. I'm happy for that. That's alright. Don't care about that. Okay, so that and that together gives them plus 10 happiness. Ooh, that's good. So this one is missing those 2. Yeah, so I'll use this as the template, and then I don't have any genetic points. Oh, that sucks. It's gonna change. Oh, I can change this. I can add that happiness to it. Let's have a look. Create a template using this as the base. No. Yeah, I've got 1 and 2, so I should be able to... Well... Let's have a see. I can... No, I can't remove. I can't do anything. Oh, okay, we learned something here. It doesn't matter if you have the trait points or not. It won't let you do anything. They've got to... The creators of this game have got to set what this actually means, because it says I've got a point to use. I go to create something, I can't delete anything. I assume you can't have less than 4 more than 6, because I had 6 in another one, it wouldn't let me do any, add any, had to remove one. And even though you can see that these are... Oh, okay, there you go, I can use it. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm a bit colorblind, so that grey here and that green here look very similar to me. So those 4 are grey, these 3 are green, then grey, 3 green, a grey, green, grey, green, grey, grey, and green, green. Okay, so what's this one here? So I wanted to remove that. I don't care about the growth speed. That's why I was going to try to get this one to be the template. Actually, sorry, it's already a template. Apply the template. Yes, to the entire species. So these 19 and these 4 will turn into this. So that the growth speed I don't care about. Growth speed is good as it is, and plus you can research that. I want them to be happy, and I want the consumer goods to drop. So that will be better. This one does not have. They've got the first 3 there, then the heart, and then the growth, which I don't care. So I want to get rid of this growth. Rule society output. Well, they're only a small percentage of the population, so 15% won't actually do much, especially if they're going to be a mixed colonization of different species. So I'll apply this. Oh, I have to do the 4. Wait, no. Okay, I have to do both separate. Oh, okay, what if I do that? Oh, that clicks it. So because there's more than one. So I'll apply this. Number of cost will be 7,400. So 7,400 divided by 196 is how long it will take. Apply that.
Updated.
And here you go. If you don't start this in 30 days, so I'll just show you there. If you don't start it within 30 days, the thing will just stop. So we'll just start the research now. It's going to take 28 months. A little over 2 years. 2.5-ish years. So they will all turn into the same genetic makeup. I'm not sure if these disappear completely or they turn to 0 and this will go up. But we'll find out when that's finished.
They're fighting. Stop fighting.
So what did this add? This added lifespan. Yeah, I'm not too fussed about. That's fine. I think we'll come up with it. What is this? Okay, so they think they evolved on this by themselves and we had no hand in it. Something will come of it, some sort of religious war. Let them have their mysteries. It's basically the same thing. Set them straight up by any instances. No, I don't want spiritualist. I want them to be spiritualists, so I'll click this one. Okay, now, could I create something? Okay, there are a few green ones. Okay, sweet. So, awesome. I can add 3 more traits to them. Oh no, I can add 3 more genetics to them, but I can add 4 traits. So yeah, I think it was minimum of 4, maximum of 6. But because they were uplifted from a primitive species that didn't have their own unique... Yeah, so here we go. Some issues have arisen. Oh, so they've turned militaristic anyway. Pacifist. Oh, so I can probably turn them to pacifist, which is what I want. Okay, I'm going to pause this because I've got to go through what I want to add to them. Food is not that important, energy and mineral are. But I can only add 2 at that point because they both cost 2 each. I believe they're within my science sector. I'll have to check that. Yeah, that's my science sector. So if I add, God, I died. This one's close to death as well. They don't last much past 80. And as you can see, they're part of my empire, so I can actually choose one of them. Lifespan. Oh, it's the humans that got the psychic. So if I want this extra bonus, I can't use another race. Too old. They're all old. Eek. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. I'd grab the youngest one. Problem solved for now. It's last a bit longer, have that psychic output. Okay, so we'll go back to this planet. Clear that out. What's my research? Okay, so while I'm modifying, this freezes as well. So don't forget, every time you do something in here that has an icon for that particular research. So if you have the physics research or the engineering research, that research will freeze whenever you're doing a special project within this. So that's the science projects, that's special projects. That's just standard information on your empire, and it just has so many different things to go through. I'll have to do if I might restart these, and I'll go through all this. This might actually be my last video for this particular playthrough. I've come to a standstill, and it's actually nothing's happening. I won't delete the game. I'll keep it saved just in case someone out there wants me to actually continue it. But at this point, I've actually come to a standstill with the game. I didn't want to play as an aggressive player. I wanted to play as a Federation builder, and really that kind of backfired on me. I didn't realize the need for outposts in this one. The outpost was something that you built one of very rarely, because the outpost cost an influence to use. And even though I'm only getting half an influence a month, I'm still up to 1,000 because I don't use it. So this game has really nerfed the need for influence. So instead of costing 1 influence to keep the outpost, it costs 100 influence to build it. But you can get technologies that reduce the cost down like 15%, 10% here and there. So instead of costing 100 influence, it's only going to cost 80 influence to build an outpost. So the influence isn't really important in this game. There was something you could do. Edicts, that's right. Let's have a look at the edicts. So some actually cost energy, and as you can see, my energy is pretty good. I want to get my minerals up. That's the thing. As long as I've got the energy to get the minerals, I want to get my minerals up. So I might actually swap the energy for minerals at that trading post, but you get 10 for 5, so it's not really a good trade. So your edicts here will cost 285, so on and so forth. And I think they last for 12 years, 6 months. But I've also got a unity point in, I think, doubling that, or did I put that out off because I don't use it? I'll put that off because I don't use it. So if I doubled this, it'd be 25 years. It starts off 11, but then you can increase it through technology by a percentage, and then with the unity upgrade, you can actually double that to 25 years. So let's just go through these quickly. I think I went through them a couple of videos ago, but you'll see here that your leaders gain a bit of experience, but again, I don't care for that. They come and go, they die. Unless they were immortal, I wouldn't care about that. Or like close to them, or like well over 100 years for sure. And you can see, I think they were dying around the 80 to 90 year range, so they're not really important. This is good. This will make my minerals go up by dropping the consumer goods by almost 15 credits. So I'll jump up 15 or 14 credits at least. So that might be actually, I might do that. So minus 15, we'll have a look. So 95.01 at the bottom there. Consumer goods 190. It's costing 90. So let's drop that and see what happens. It jumped up, dropped down to 73.71. Growth speed is good as it is, so I'm not going to waste any kind of credits on that. Capacity over. My energy is good, so I'm going to leave that. Farming is good, so I'm going to leave that. Okay, so this will give me extra unity for 12 years by declaring a saint. So it's like a holiday, really, for 12 years. Woo, what a holiday. If I could afford it, I'd do it. Okay, what's this? A peace festival. So pretty much like the saint festival, but a peace festival. Increases the happiness of the population. So I'm going to declare this because I want the unity. So it's 462. And it would jump up to 501. So it jumped up 60 points. Happiness is good. I've done all the surveying. Not fussed about alien migration. They can come and go as they like. As I said, I'm not going to do the food because that just increases the output of food, bringing more people in. There was another one for migration. Trust growth. This might be good to help the Federation build because the trust growth around is very limited. Actually, no, the trust growth is good. It's the affiliation they don't like, because I've got a Federation with 4 empires. They do like me as a friend. Like we get along well. We help each other, but they do not want to join my Federation because they don't like the other 4 Fed players. Now the other 4 Federation players are possibly peaceful like me, but because they haven't had a long-term relationship with this species, they haven't gained any trust. So they haven't got any trust, they don't like them, and therefore they're not going to join. So what I've got to do is try to get this lot to like the Federation, but to get all 4 of the planets to like, empires to like this one empire and the empires to like the other 4, is a lot of hard work. That could be several hours in itself, or several days of play, just trying to get the affiliation to meet. Okay. This I really like. I want to get my minerals up. But the thing you've got to remember is that's only for 12 years. So you don't want to get this below, what is it, 25%. It's hard to calculate in my head. Yeah, you want to keep it above whatever this percentage is going to rise it up to. And again, I screwed this up because there's a Gaia planet and I didn't realize that this was here. I thought it was a technology, but it's actually an edict. So I'm going to do this, increase this, and we'll have a look. So for 24, 24. So you want to keep it above 25 because as your population grows, your mineral output grows. So if you have it above 25 in 12 years, in total, if you have it above 25, it should, when it finishes, that should go back to 0 if it's at 25. So you want to keep it above 25 at all times. So this will just help the mineral output, which will help you grow your infrastructure. And again, as long as your energy is up there, it doesn't matter. As long as you've got a lot of energy. Okay, let's have a look. Starbase. I think that was 2,500, wasn't it?
Building a new home.
Yeah, 2,500. Okay, someone's just colonized something. I don't think there's much in the way to colonize left. Where are we? Oh, okay, the last planet here was colonized. So this one is a tomb world. Okay, so this is... Oh, no, actually, the other tomb worlds over here, they're only colonized within their own sector. So, if I want to colonize this world, I've got to go to... I think this was the tomb world. Is this the tomb world? Yeah, from the looks of it. Wow, is marked at 10. Now we'll get rid of that. I think after a long period this actually causes trouble, so we'll shut that
Situation log updated.
down. Okay, and I don't know if it's timed. No, it takes 3 months. So that research is going to freeze for 3 months, the engineering. We'll go there and have a look, and as you can see, it's going to freeze for 3 months until that research is finished. Oh, I've got to get my fleet level up again. I keep forgetting about that. I keep focusing on other things. So I want to get that above 82, just so that the negative effect. Awesome. Enter the shroud. This just gives you a random bonus. Reach into the shroud. Oh, I need 3,000 energy as well. Okay. So get my energy up to 3,000. Get my minerals up to 2,500. I think there's only one. Yeah, Star Fortress. Oh no, there's 2 more upgrades. So I'm guessing it must be like 5,000. Okay, so there's no intoxicating effects. Yeah, so I'm not sure, unless I get comments later on. I don't expect to get any soon. But if I get comments about wanting to finish this game off, I will. But like I said, it's going to be a standstill for a while. I do not want to be aggressive in this at all. I want to be peaceful all the way through. Okay. Oh, ring world. Oh, if that's a ring world, that's like if you know what a Dyson sphere is, it's a big sphere around the star. Where a ring world is just a large ring around the star, and that just outputs a ton of research. And this is probably why this guy here doesn't want anyone in there, because if someone comes in there, they're going to possibly take their ring world. Oh, that sucks. Or is this the ring world? Let's have a look. Oh, it's right here. Awesome. I will send my constructor. Okay, we'll read the rest of this. I'm getting too giddy. I'm getting giddy. This thing is the bomb. Let's see. Okay, so they might actually still be active in here. I won't know until I send my constructor in. I'm pretty sure I sent one to follow the science vessel, just so I could build an outpost. No, I'll close that and I'll check it out. I know where it is. Did I send the constructor after it? Where are you? I did. Awesome. So you... Oh, you're still following that. Okay. So the alien constructor, they can quickly and quite easily build...
System survey complete.
Oh, that's a fleet. Science vessel. So where's my constructor hiding? Where's my other constructor? I'll just send the other... Oh, I should have sent him earlier. Dang. Because the science vessel was here, so he had half the distance to... Oh, okay. Can I now? Okay, hopefully I can build that outpost, because that... I'm pretty sure that was not there before. That transit lane opened up once I researched that.
They're fighting. Stop fighting.
Okay. Oh, I've got 3,000 energy, so I'm gonna enter the shroud. So you don't pay attention, your energy shoots up when you don't realise it. Reach into the shroud. Huh? Okay, so I think I've activated, or I'm going to activate an event that whatever entities live here are going to come and attack us. This is what I'm saying. It was a bit of a trap a couple of videos back. This is a trap. You go in there and you ask for something, and you ask for too much, and they're like, you're too young to know too much, and we're going to take you out.
Research complete. So
we'll have to wait and see what happens. But in the next... Yeah, I think it was the 23... At 2300, that event could activate. Okay, so... Oh, I can build mega structures? Okay, I'll have to check that out with my constructor. Okay. Much of a muchness at this point. I'll get this rocket. And what's going on? What research finished? I can't choose anything. It did say research finished, didn't it? Did I accidentally click on something? No, they're all halfway through, so what the hell did I finish? No, that's still going. But that's not a research, that's a... Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Where is he? What's this? That's my science vessel. Oh, he left. Come on, where's my constructor?
They're fighting. Stop
Oh, it's
fighting.
way off. They're gonna build us. They're gonna take that system. I'm gonna be pissed. If they take that system, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm not sure if I can actually see what's. Yeah, so the ring world's actually fractured. It's fallen apart. So I think you've got to rebuild it before you can actually do anything with it. But once that's built, hopefully I'll get it, because they all I have to do is send one of their constructor 1-2 jumps, and I'm still got another 4 or 5. Transport. Okay, they're not sending the maybe they don't know about it. I could have sworn that once you find it, everyone knows about it, because the news of such a thing. Okay, so new Federation leader has been chosen. Come on, where are you? I bet you as soon as I get here, they're going to send one in and build it, just to tease me. Just to tease me. What was that? Was that? No, it's a science vessel. So they're going to survey the planet first. But as soon as they enter the system, they already did this. What? They went in and left. Oh, come on.
New frontiers established.
Another colonization. Is that planet? Don't care about governments of other species. I'm gonna do that. Well, they're doing it themselves. Scientist died. Recruit. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Go. Oh, okay, so I see this. Okay, the government. Well, I don't, might as well try to keep the peace. Okay. And they will. Oh, is that the one that is?
New frontiers established.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything. I'm focusing on this, which is making the game very boring. But I want to get this. I want to get this system. I have to get this system. That's a. The stars are military.
Species enhanced.
Awesome. So let's have a look at the species. Okay, so what's the... so they've actually grown to population since I did this. So they were growing as I was terraforming. So if I go here and apply, do that again. Actually, no, because then I've got to lose another several months. I might get a system. Okay, if I get this system, I have to build a military base here. Because as you can see, border friction is going to cause some crap.
Stop fighting.
Minerals. Yes, I can build that star base. Okay. Upgrade. Okay, everything is going very well. I just hope they don't cause border friction and want to fight me because of this. But this will output so much of everything. Cheapest. Or one of the cheapest anyway. Okay, and boom. Yes! Okay. So I'm going to find out what mega structure I can build. It won't let you know anything until you enter the star system. Okay. Where are you? I don't want to send you too far. I want to send you to the closest system. That is the closest system without a star in it. Okay. Come on. Oh, yes. Yeah, so like I said, I might make this the last video for this particular playthrough. I will save the last save, but I'm going to start a new one and make that a militaristic playthrough. A lot more stuff will happen because instead of just sitting back and waiting for stuff, you have to go out and attack. You don't have to be. You can be a xenophile. You don't have to be a xenophobe. You can be a xenophile. That will help when you conquer another planet and more species are in there. Your main species will be happy because they're not worried about it. If you're a xenophobe, you have to wipe out this population completely. And if you don't have a fast building population, that can actually cause issues. Alrighty. Okay, so I've got this. Now, do I have to send a colony ship here? Complete rewards. Oh, 20,000. Do I have any? Yes, that's my cap. So it's going to take 10 years and 20,000 minerals to repair all this damage. But when you do, it is worth it. It's basically like 4 Gaia world planets just there. You shouldn't have any negative impact because it's just a ring world. You build it to your specifications. I'm hoping I can get this done. I really do. I might even do one extra video just to show you this because it's going to take 10 years, and I think each recording is about 10 years. But also it's going to take a couple of decades to get the minerals required, especially if I want to keep building things. Oh, it's gone up because I've got this. It's gone up by 1 point because I got that. Oh no, it would be the planet. I haven't actually colonized. So this will go up by 4 points because there's 4 separate worlds here. So that will go up to 84. So, I'm not sure if I need a colony ship to colonize.
Research complete.
Oh, see the robot price went up. It was about 1100 before. Now it's 22 because each planet you get puts in a penalty on it. I'll just get the cheapest one. Bring my research level up to those of everyone else. So as long as I don't interfere with attacking these people, this silent empire should be happy with me. If they get too upset with me because I'm attacking too many people, they will actually attack me. And like I think I told you the last video, they got like a fleet of at least 100,000, if not close to 1 million. Because their fleet, even though they got less ships than me, their fleet power, they've researched everything. So their fleet power is way out there. Okay, so where is it? Over here. Okay, places, data about the armies, observation, sectors, terraforming. Okay, so I want to bring. The thing is, I think every time you start a new game, you've actually got to reassemble these because it will go back to the standard. So bring the military fleet up one, bring the civilian fleet up one. These are the 4 I want to focus on. My home systems, which is only 1 planet at this point, but this will become part of my home system. So there should be the ring world underneath this once I start to colonize it. Shipyards. We'll see how we go. Unpaused it. Okay. Keep the game running fast, that way the 10 years will pass quicker and I'll get the resources quicker. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to fight. I'm not going to turn this into a military type civilization now, just for the sake of conquering. I wanted to build the Federation up. Now that we've got 4 members, it's going to be harder because if out of those 5 members, including myself, if this empire hates one of them, they're not going to join because even with the 4 that they like, there's one they hate, they're not going to want to be friends. Like cats and dogs, I think you'd say. Okay. much is happening at all. Nothing will happen. That's why I want to make this the last one in this lot of videos.
Construction complete.
And instead of going straight into another Stellaris run of war, I might try another game. But just so you know, the okay, so this is a timed event. I've got to send something.
Situation log updated.
I've got to send someone or something. Oh no, I've just got to research it. Okay, sweet. That's a lot easier than having to find a ship to send there. And again, I need to get that last specimen, which is right here, but they've closed their borders to everyone. They don't want to be friends with anyone. Okay. What can I do to get my minerals right up there?
Special project complete.
Okay, so that must have started a new empire. Excellent. Yep. Why is it popping? 3 times it's popped. What the hell? Okay. Let's see what's going on over here. Upgrade. Okay, so let's have a look. So you got little dust clouds out here. This could be from that exploding and pushing out, or this could be defense platforms that were destroyed. I guess once we build this, all this debris might actually come into it, and then we'll have no debris. We'll just have to wait and see. Normally when I find a ring world, it's normally inhabited by a fallen civilization. So we'll have to... Ooh. What's going on? Is that the one? Let's have a look. No, it's not what we want. I'm going to click on this. Oh, okay. So they splintered off from... No. No.
Research complete.
Pause. Have a look-see. Power plants, awesome. One of the lowest, so I'll research that. Get a new scientist, because they can't actually research if there's... Oh. Ah, I've been kicked out of the psychic thing. Ah, I don't have any psychic recruits. Alright, that's perfect for that. Meta. Yeah, so the Shroud has kicked us out. They won't allow us to contact them anymore from the looks of it. Let's have a look at the... Oh no, it's still there. I'm not going to risk it at this point. Like I said, I don't want to do too many more videos of this one. Oh look, it's splintering off everywhere. So there must be a lot of border friction, a lot of unhappiness in this general area, because everyone just seems to be leaving. Now with this lot, let's see.
Research complete.
No, I do not want to do that. I can't claim their system. We must be at... Are we at war? Who are we at war with? I just lost a month of research because I was reading that. Not needed, but it's the smallest one, so I'll research it. Apparently we're at war with someone. Let's have a look. Shouldn't we be up the top? There we are. We're at. Excuse I. Well, we didn't start the war, so they must have gone to war with us.
Situation log updated.
Situation log. Ooh, 100. Awesome. So 200,000, so 200 months, not even 200 months, I'll have enough to repair one of those rings.
Special project complete.
I'm not sure which one jumped up or will jump. Oh, there we go. That got more metal. And that wasn't because of the end of the month, because we're halfway through it. Okay.
Research complete.
Awesome. And just pick a random one before the month ends. Awesome. So at the end of the game, you can leave it running and just, because you're at a certain level of research, you just open, click, and close. What's this? What's this? We haven't even done anything. I didn't know we were at war, otherwise I would have sent my ships out. Would have dropped to about 50 minerals, but I've got the ability to do that now. Oh, so my teammates are actually losing. Ugh. Oh, 82. So I can send my fleet out without any bonus, bogus things happening. Let's have a look. Where are they? Over here. So is this one of them? The Lushan? Let's have a look. There's 3 here, 5. Even though we got more, oh, there's only 4 of us. Oh, they must have wiped one of us out. Let's have a look. Where are they? Arvian, Galactic, and Visitors. So this lot. Okay, let's send my 12,000 fleet over here to do that. Drop down by 40 points. Okay. So hopefully now that I know what's going on, I want to have you follow them. Have
construction complete.
You follow them. So they'll jump out of the system as soon as they get into a combat.
Handshake protocols activated.
What? Oh, that's my science vessel. I thought my fleet was going to go around this way to attack them. Oh, that would have been bad. Okay, so they're gonna. By the time I get there, the war's gonna be over. I might as well, because I'll forget to do it later, and then I won't have any bonus. Fire rate, sensor, evasion.
Research complete.
This one seems good enough. Available. Oh, pause, just because I've got 2 things to look at now. I've got the research, cheapest one, and this. Okay. Done and done. Unpause.
Handshake protocols activated.
Yes. No, I want to keep my minerals. I want to get my minerals up, so I'm not going to swap minerals. So once I... Oh, these are the Marauders. They don't want to be friends with anyone. That's why they're always... And as you can see, 14,000... Okay, their fleet's pretty much been wiped out, so I can probably take their... Was this the other one?
Handshake protocols activated.
I want to keep my minerals, so no. I will build that energy station. I will upgrade my...
Research
I
complete.
can't do that yet. Research. New research. And, okay. Why the hell would they move? This is probably humans moving to the arid planet. I'm gonna go right there and have a look. Pause this. Okay. lasers that they're done with. Okay. That's not them. Okay, where are you? Is that it? I will risk it. I want to see if I can get something. Ah, okay. Okay, I'd assume that one of these is let's make war and one is let's make peace. But what's what? Now let's risk it. Okay, nothing happened. I don't know. Someone's altered their genetic makeup on their own, so it'd have to be one of the sectors for sure.
Construction complete.
So that's in the system here. Upgrade again. Oh! I'm upgrading this, but I need the minerals. You know what? Stuff it. I will leave it.
Construction complete.
I am going to save up my minerals. That's all I'm going to do. My fleet is on its way. I think the war's going to be over before my fleet even gets there. It's on the opposite side of the damn galaxy. Didn't even know there was a war. Okay, it looks like their fleet's been worn down. Hopefully I'll be able to maintain. I got 13,000. They got what seems to be 3,000. And it's damaged, so and again, once you improve your warp drive, you can actually skip through systems. So you really want to get your warp drive. If you're going to be a warrior class, you want to get your warp drive so you don't have to. You can actually come in through behind. Oh, where are we? Here we are. So let's just say you can't get through here. You create a warp drive. You can come through here and attack along here if you want. Oh, make sure I've got to make sure I don't just click on the robot one, because that's going to screw me over long term. Okay. Okay. There's my ship's at. And see the little green. Oh, they own a wormhole. Okay, so that's probably where the wormhole up near here in the center actually exit there, unless there's two sets of wormholes. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. If the wormhole could be dropped to 0.25, that would mean that the possibility of wormholes. So it's a 0.25, which only bring one. So if I have one, maybe there's 4 sets of wormholes. So there might be 8 wormholes. Anywhere from 4 to 8. Awesome. I will build one more. So does it actually say what it costs? Oh, so that's going to cost me 8 fleet points. That's going to take it up to 90. That's going to take it up to 86, 84, and just 83. What's going on? Okay. So I've got another civilization wanting to join. So we'll let them come in. That will just give us more population again. Okay, so where are we at? So their fleets are fighting. Okay, so it was Aiden, Galactic, and Viv. Where's Viv? little tiny thing. Okay, so why are we at war exhaustion?
Research
That one's
complete.
big, but these ones are like getting kicked. Tile blocker. Ooh, what's going on here? Why my minerals drop? Oh, the consumer goods have gone up again. 245 population? How do I work this out? Where am I? Terrans. Population. So I've got 245 squares of population on 20. So I've got basically a planet, 10 planets of 21, even though there are less and more. You know, that equates. Okay. Got to find a way to drop the consumer good price because that's the thing that's killing me. Actually, can I do that in my species traits now? Can I get rid of that? Does not have this. I thought I got that. Haven't I already modified myself? Huh? Meditube. What the hell's a
Research
meditube?
complete.
What's this? What the hell? I thought the birds. I don't know what's. Oh, they're the ones that have. Okay, they've gone and colonized a tomb world. Idiots. They went and colonized a world they couldn't actually live on, so they genetically modified themselves to make themselves able to habitat that world. Genius. Oh my lord. Anyway. I might actually get this constructor to join my main fleet because I can't really do any constructing with this in my systems. Can I actually get another? Oh, someone died. Who was it?
Handshake protocols activated.
What's this? If I want minerals, no. Oh, they want to give us minerals, yes. Hang on, aren't they the ones that are against? Aren't we about to attack them? Okay, we're at war, but they want an active sensor link. Okay. Okay, that's different. I think I've been doing about 40-45 minutes of filming at this point. Even though like nothing's really happened, we have seen a bit happen. So once I wipe these lot out, I'll come in and wipe out this little bit, which will leave only this lot. I'd assume they've got a fleet way more powerful than mine, because I haven't built my fleet up, whereas they have equal amount of systems, if not more, a little less than me actually. But let's have a look at their planets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 planets.
Research complete.
And that in itself should give them a somewhat decent amount of military. Whereas I haven't been focusing on my military because I was going peaceful. As soon as I can, I'll get this up. As long as this 84 here is above the 110 mark, that's good, because what's the point of having a fleet of 110 when I can't even support 84 ships? Okay, so where's my fleet? Oh, it's right there. Okay, so the war's not even over. Okay. Awesome. Is my fleet aggressive? Aggressive stance, yep. Okay. Let's see what happens. Actually, before I go to war, I might just save the game here and start the next one fighting this, and then instead of having this the last video, I will go for another 2. I want to get this war done, over and done with, and then I want to go to that ring world and get that ring world built as quickly as possible. So I might leave my military fleet here once the war ends, just because I'll have a fleet here and then I'll start another fleet back at my home base. I think the Unity. Let's have a look. Yeah, one of these was double the fleet. So once I get these two, which shouldn't take too long, 35 months. So like 3 years, and then that's halfway. So let's just say another 6. So in 10 years, I should have these two roughly done. So by the end of the next video, I'll have this fully fledged out. Then I'll look at increasing my fleet. This is the one. Don't care about speed and cost. I want to bring the cost down on the maintenance. That's the thing. The cost of building them's fine. It's the maintenance that's getting me. Build cost. That will be good, but that's army damage, not military. So that's in planetary invasion. Per neighboring rival. Okay, so if I have a little bit here and they're rivaling me, and I have a little bit up here and a little bit they're rivaling me, that means I get 10% per rival. It doesn't say there's a limit. Fleet command limit. That'll be 130. So that'll increase this to 130, but that'll still say 84. Not interested. Trust cap will be good. That might, even though they don't like the other races, our trust gap, it's already at 100% really. I don't know if it will just help them like the other group, because if they trust me and I trust the other group to join them, that should give them a bit of trust in my opinion, and they might start to like the other ones. This makes sense, but who knows how the game calculates things. Unity is always good. Don't have vessels, vassals. I don't have tributaries either, so none of these will decrease the cost of maintenance. I want to decrease the maintenance cost. So hopefully there's one in here that I don't remember seeing, but hopefully there's one in here that will decrease the maintenance cost. But what I'm going to go for next is to double the fleet mass. Therefore I can leave my fleet down there and then start a second fleet. So they're already able to upgrade, so they're going to be over the 14,000 damage mark. And then if I have another one here, that's 28,000. By the time I finish building this fleet up to having it 28,000, I'll be able to upgrade again, and probably have a fleet of 50,000 in total by the end of by the time I have this done. So by the end of the second video, I hope to have this fully fledged out and have a perk that doubles it. And then by the end of the next video, I'll hope to have the next fleet starting, but I want to save up my minerals to build that ring world. That ring world, I just want to build it to show you. If that ring world didn't pop up, this would have been the last video for sure. But because it popped up, I really want to play through, and because I didn't realize I was at war, I don't remember seeing anything like pop up. But then again, like I say, I'm trying to play the game, explain it to you and read everything. I'm going to miss things from time to time. It only been one pop up. I probably right clicked it to get rid of it without reading it. Okay, so I got its governors. I need to get my leaders. I need to get this up just so I can get more science vessels. And if I can get a science vessel on every single planet in this system, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Not that one. That's 4 there. 5, 6. Then one of them had a twin star, that's 7. Twin planets, that's 7. The other one had 4, that's 10. So if I can get 10 science vessels, that's going to be 10% extra, 22% extra science throughout this entire sector, which is my science sector. So all the planets are going to have extra science buildings on them. That's just going to increase my percentage here. So yeah, hopefully that will just help my science build right up. So I have to increase the leader capacity by at least, I think I've got 2 ships, so I have to get it up another 8 points to get more science ships. I don't plan on building any more sectors at this point. Once I conquer this area here, I'll keep it as my main sector of Earth. That way I can focus on either energy, minerals, or food. But I'm going to focus on minerals. I'm going to build mineral make this a mineral production area. Again, there are 2 points of entry. What's this? Devour. That might be that space dragon I was looking for earlier. There you go, a space dragon, an organic life form. Okay, looks like a giant squid. So, but again, it doesn't tell me what the military power of this thing is. 2 continental worlds. Okay, so if I can set up, I won't go after it because that will block off anyone trying to attack me. And then I can build military base right here to stop people from coming in this way. Then this little pocket here is going to be safe until the others develop a warp drive that can skip through. Okay, I think I've rambled on way too long. I'm just going to finish off by saying yet again, don't. If you want to, you can. But I'm not looking for likes and subscribes at this point. I'm just looking for comments. Comments to help me build the channel better. I want the comments to be civil. I don't want any kind of rude comments. I want to keep it family friendly. I want to try to make a bit of money off this eventually. Also, if you want me to play a different type of game, I've got plenty here to choose from that I'm planning on doing eventually. I was going to do Fallout 4, but that's got a bit of swearing in it, and YouTube has changed its preferences, so we can't actually have swearing in our videos. So these are platforms: Steam, Blizzard or Battle.net, Uplay, Origins, and Arc. Most of the games I play are on Steam, and that's where I'm going to be focusing, I think, mostly. But I really like StarCraft, so I'll probably be playing that for sure. Eventually I'll be doing Anno, or Galactic Civilizations 3. It's another space game. You'll see a lot of similarities in it, but also it's very different. I'm not sure if they've updated this anytime recently, but that's something I'll look at. If they have updated it, I will update and then play. And again, just like with Stellaris, it will be like a brand new playthrough. I like riding a bike. You remember how the game used to play, so you've got a fair idea. But if they've updated it at any point, there'll be a lot of things to learn. Okay, so once I finish this Stellaris playthrough, and 2 or maybe 3 or 4 more videos, I don't think I'll go past that if the war ends and the ring world finally starts to take shape. I will end it in a few videos, and then I'll focus on either RimWorld, just to show you what that is. I've seen a few gameplays on YouTube, but not many people seem to know this one. So I'll do this one as well next, and then probably Galactic Civilizations 3. I don't want to stick to Steam. I do want to do the other platforms, but they're the like RimWorld is like a single planet, and you've just got to build a colony to survive. Whereas Stellaris and Galactic Civilizations is you've got to conquer the galaxy. Let's see. I think that's all I've got to say for now. Please leave comments, keep it civil, and I'll see you at the next video.